The Panamerican, the longest road in the world. It runs over 18,000 miles from the extreme tip of Alaska in the north to the southernmost point of the Patagonia in Argentina. It crosses a total of 17 states and acts as an important link between North and South America. But at one very important point, the road is still interrupted to this day, and it ends rather abruptly in both directions. We are talking about the Darien Gap, one of the most dangerous regions on Earth. The region, often called Green Hell, is located between Panama and Colombia and is the only land connection between North and South America. But why can't this region be conquered despite the latest technology? What secrets are hidden in the Darien Gap, and why is it considered one of the most dangerous regions in the world? We'll take a look at all those questions in today's video. Have fun. The Darien has seen adventurers from all over the world for centuries. The first to land in the vicinity of today's Darien region were the Spaniards. The Spanish explorer Vasco Núñez del Balbo reached Panama at the beginning of the 16th century, and he was also the first European to reach the Pacific side of North America. He founded the city of Panama City, which became one of the most important transship centers in the Americas. The gold and silver from Peru were transshipped in the city and transported from there to Spain. The region further east of Panama City was neglected by the Spaniards for a long time, and here the Scots saw a unique opportunity to enter the European colonial policy. In 1698, the Darien program was born, and a large Scottish fleet finally reached the area and began to establish a settlement. But everything turned out differently than planned. The Scots were the first to get the pitfalls of the Darien: dangerous swamps, deadly animals, mosquitoes, and terrible diseases. So the plan was abandoned after just 2 years, and the few who survived it all returned to Scotland. And in fact, this was also the only attempt to really settle the Darien and connect to the modern world. Until today, there are only a few tribes of the indigenous Kuna who have tested for centuries the life in harmony with the jungle. So ends to this day the Panamerican in the small town Yavisa, and begins only again in the 100-kilometer east port city Turbo in Colombia. Everything in between is jungle and undeveloped. There were, of course, always plans to connect the area to civilization. Due to the mysterious reasons, it failed. However, again and again, for one, the terrain is, as already mentioned, very difficult to cross. It consists of dense rainforest, deep swamps, and numerous watercourses and elevations. So someone would have to build numerous bridges and tunnels around the terrain to conquer it, which makes such an undertaking extremely expensive and complicated. In addition, the numerous tropical diseases which the construction work would further complicate. Health experts to this day in 2023 are also concerned about the spread of foot and mouth disease to Northern America and the US if a too high number of people would cross between the two continents, and numerous gang groups, smugglers, and drug runners are now operating in the area, using the isolation for their dark schemes. By the way, the first time someone managed to cross the area by car was in 1960, but the 62-mile trip in a Jeep took a total of 5 months. I think that again shows the difficulty of this region. In the meantime, the Darien has become one of the most important migration routes to North America, with an estimated 10,000 people being smuggled through the jungle every year until 2022. The figure is set to rise to over 90,000 in 2023. Numerous people lose their lives on this route or are attacked by gangs on the way, so the Darien is really not a region to go, and it bears the title of one of the most dangerous regions in the world, and got even more dangerous over time. So don't forget to subscribe and have fun, and I say ciao.